Brown has it right side edge. Working against Connerway. He crosses over, drives right side, and he tomahawks it down with the right hand. With 4 7/10 left on the shot clock, Indiana inbounds to Bailey. He goes to work right away. It kicks off of his foot into the hands of Dorn near side corner, and he hits the fall-away triple. Tucker DeVries near side wing as the Hoosiers work it left to right. Here's Connerway. He's got a switch on to Roots. He drives right side, draws the defense, kick out. Nick Dorn cans a 3 from the left side corner. He missed the second. Rebound tipped out to Bailey. Cross-court pass. Dorn, right edge triple. It falls! The Hoosiers are within 7 with 34 seconds to play. Aberdeen off of a handoff for Marino. He launches and hits from 3. On the far side of the floor, Lowe drives, pump fakes against Alexis, off the glass and home. Out near half court, near side of the floor, Lowe drives, shoves off in right, goes up with the left hand, and he's got it to go, plus the foul. Lowe drives left side to the rim, too strong off the glass. He blew the bunny. Offensive rebound, Diabate, and the Wildcats have the lead. Timeout, Indiana. Rebound Sisley, he'll bring it up the floor himself and now dish it off to the far side corner. Here's Bailey. Handoff, DeVries, catch and shoot 3 from the corner, it's pure. Here's Alexis, handoff back to Wilkerson. He'll step into a 3 from the left side wing, count it, and the foul. In right, top of the key, here's Wilkerson, driving, stepping back, 3 on its way, and he's got another. Three-pointer number 4 for Lamar Wilkerson in the first half. He's up to 15 points. Kentucky 52, Indiana 51 with 9:30 left to play in the second half from Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. A rivalry rekindled this evening on the hardwood. Zach Redding alongside Graham Nash here from Rupp Arena in Lexington. Graham, it's been a rough last 5 minutes for Indiana, even going a little bit further. One thing to point out, Lamar Wilkerson spent much of the last 8.5 minutes on the bench with 4 personal fouls, 8:22 to be specific. In that span, Graham, Indiana -8.
Yeah, it feels like they're going to have to just bring him out eventually, take him off the bench, and that's exactly what they're going to do coming out of the huddle. That makes a lot of sense. Worst case scenario, he fouls out, and you're in the same situation that you were in just a moment ago without Lamar Wilkerson. At least this time, with him out on the floor, you give yourselves the chance for him to make an impact offensively and kind of spark a bit more of a run than Indiana has been able to spark over the last however many minutes he's been out, like you said, around 8.
Wilkerson, 12 points, 4 of 8 from the field, fresh off of a 44-point performance on Tuesday against Penn State. Coming out of the timeout, Cam Williams at the free throw line for 2 shots. The first one falls. Williams, 4.2 points per game coming into tonight on the season. He got benched last time out against North Carolina Central, missed the entire first half, but Mark Pope said he thought he responded well this week in practice after not seeing the effort and energy levels he wanted to see from Williams throughout the early part of the season. Williams goes 2 for 2 at the line, and Kentucky has matched its largest lead of the ball game. It's 54-51 with 9.5 to play in right. In the backcourt, gives way to Connerway, who will bring it across the timeline for the Hoosiers. Inside the center circle, Connerway to Bailey, top of the key, handoff back to Connerway. He drives, right side, stops at the elbow, kick out, in right from 3. It's off the left side, long rebound into the backcourt. Corralled by Enright, a controlled tip. So Enright allowed to go into the backcourt to retrieve it. He took under 9 minutes to play. Indiana down by 3. Bailey drives, front of the rim. Too strong off the right side of the glass, and out of bounds goes the rebound. Last touched by the Hoosiers. Good defense by the true freshman, Malachi Marino, underneath.
Really good defense, and interestingly, Indiana didn't even really try to get it into the hands of Lamar Wilkerson, which now allows Kentucky to attack him specifically, try to draw that 5th foul on him and just neutralize him, get him out of the game.
Wilkerson guarding the sophomore Cam Williams here on the defensive end. The Wildcats bring it left to right. Marino, handoff, Owe, cross court. Here's Diabate. Diabate picks up his dribble, right side edge, and hands it off to Williams. Cross court, left side edge, back to Owe. Here's Lowe. He jab steps left, goes around a screen from Moreno. Nudges Connor Enright to the floor and sinks the left elbow jumper. 56-51, Big Blue Nation is energized. They're on their feet here in Rupp. Just under 8:20 to play. Connerway, left side wing, jab steps, 3 on the way. It's off to the front of the rim, rebounded by the Wildcats. Here comes Lowe, left to right, around the screen, top of the key, inside the arc. He drives, left side, picks up his dribble, dumps it down low to Diabate. Count it, and the foul. Sam Alexis picks up his 4th personal foul in the process as Mohamed Diabate, back for the first time in 5 games after a high ankle sprain, will head to the free throw line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And again, it starts on the defensive end. Kentucky has held Indiana to 2 points over the last 5.5 minutes, and the Hoosiers just can't get any momentum on either side of the floor. Again, Lamar Wilkerson did not touch the basketball on the offensive end for Indiana. It feels like at some point they've just got to start force-feeding him because he was the only offense for Indiana in the first half, still might be the only offense for Indiana in the second despite the limited minutes.
Diabate at the free throw line. He converts. 59-51, 8:02 to play. Kentucky on top. Graham, it's a 17-2 run for the Wildcats over the last 5:40 and counting. Indiana in need of a spark. DeVries is top of the key, drives, top of the restricted area. Follow away jumper off the glass, too strong. Offensive rebound, Alexis. He lost it. There's a scramble on the floor, and we have a jump ball called. The possession arrow will give it to Kentucky. Timeout on the floor. 7:43 to play. Kentucky leads 59-51. We'll head to immediate timeout here on 99.1 WIUX.